Welcome to the biggest show in the world, SBTV TV.
The biggest show in the world is back. What's going on, people? Happy St. Patty's Day. This is Rob the Mad Hatter from the biggest show in the world, SBTV TV and SBTVtv.com. And I got my boy The Dream on the line. What is going on, Playboy?
Shamrock shakes, corned beef, got the cabbage out, about to get busy. It's St. Patrick's Day in the house. Yo, get out there and drink, but drink responsibly, y'all.
Oh, what's going on, man? Speaking of drinking, we're a couple days away from landing in Sin City, Las Vegas, and going to be partying with the hashtag SBTV Nation, kid. I can't wait to meet all you crazy bastards out there. What's up?
No doubt. It's going to be a good time. It should be mad fun. We can't wait to mingle with you guys and have a good time and just get into a little bit of partying and finally meet everybody. Guess everybody's going to have to put their tags on with, like, their Twitter name. You know what I mean?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. You know, we're going to need, like... Because you guys think that we're just all Twitter, man. We're all over the place, dude. We got to...
be going, hey, Dream, it's me, Ronnie. Be like, oh, okay.
Definitely.
I mean...
Oh, I know. That's gonna be the fun part. I mean, I've got to experience that a little bit. You know, booking the guests and booking the names and doing all that. I'm like, yo, who are you? What's your first and last name so I can look it up? It's been absolute madness, dude.
I know. Good morning, my man, Sports Money, Marlon, P. for Prez, Emerson, Jason, Riley, Mike, Wicked Stick, James Harrelson are already at the helm, tearing it up, already got the retweets, and we love it, guys. Thank you so much for the support. As always, Papa Smurf, what's happening? Lou Dog, what's going on?
Lou Dog put SBTV Nation in his Twitter name, man, so big ups to him for that. We appreciate it. Boston boys out there, Matty Fresh. We got a lot of people popping, and Papa Smurf said he hit, hit Lake Show first quarter. Son. Go ahead.
Don't pop. Way to really take a shot. Now that's capping. Whoever had Lake Show yesterday, you know what I mean? Hats off to you. That's impressive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you did say that 17 points was a lot. They lost by 3.
Was no way in hell I would ever have done it.
Yeah, right. Oh, my
saying?
God.
I don't even think Kobe would have put $100 on them yesterday.
Definitely not. Hey, you know what? Yesterday, I ended up taking the night off, guys. I got out of work really late. Games were already popping. I say, you know what, man? I got to kind of fall back here. You know, I got to get home and get to bed because I haven't had a really decent night's sleep in a long time. It's been about a week at least. So I had to go home and just kind of crash out early, man. So, hey, big ups to everybody that cashed out there. I know that there was, the Boston Celtics laid the smackdown. I know your under in the hockey play was clutch, kid.
Yeah, the under came through. I tweeted out that I wasn't playing and I didn't play yesterday. But I did give out the under in the hockey game still. If anybody was interested in it, it was. I'm telling you, that Coyote goalie is off the hook. I don't know if you guys been watching him. For any of you hockey enthusiasts, get out there and get a watch on this kid because he's really, really good. Shades of Dominic Hasek, the Dominator. He reminds me of in goal. I don't know if anybody can concur with that. If you do, shout it out. Big ups to Matty Fresh, Paul Michael, Buddy the Dog, Holodial, The Cheese, OJFB, Tip Talker, Andrew K, Direct Sports Solution, and Jay Cass. And the only thing I wanted to say, guys, I took the day off yesterday, but I got mad. Obviously, people, yo, Dream, what's up? Who you taking? What you taking? And I was thinking to myself, gambling is such a, what have you done lately? And even sports, like the minute something happens big, we're over it. Within 24 hours, it's a wrap and we're on to the next thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's like you never really get to savor, you know what I'm saying? What you're, the sporting event or winning your gambling. And I think, we need to be a little bit more cognizant of trying to possibly, wake up and smell the roses a little bit every now and then, guys. Just kind of appreciate, the win that you got, or, the game that you just saw. We had a lot of great games in this in the conference tournaments that happened, already. I mean, I was ticked off with Notre Dame beating Duke, but that was an impressive win on their part on Friday. Also, the Wisconsin Michigan State game, that was a real impressive game to go into overtime. SMU UConn was great as it went. It got a little tight in the last. I mean, those are some great sporting events that you're able to sit back and watch and kind of take all in. And then right out of the gate, we're already ready to move gears forward to, let's get into the NIT tonight, and then let's get into the tournament without, really sitting back and, taking it all in. I mean, even the Super Bowl, we've gotten crappy Super Bowls over the years. This Super Bowl this year, it really wasn't that bad of a Super Bowl. I remember Super Bowls, the Bronco one, just the year before, when it was over at halftime.
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, definitely,
I was talking about how dope Bruno Mars was.
I feel you, man. I feel you. Well, real quick on the hockey tip, kid. Another couple of big underdogs won yesterday, and the over 200 minus 200 favorites. Minus 200 juice favorites are now 27-4 in the month of March, and hitting at 87%, kid.
Don't talk about that, because like I said, a lot of our guys are not interested in anything over 200 hitting at 80%, because our people don't need the money.
There's no value there.
Our guys don't need that money. They'd rather bet on, I don't know, something that's plus 500 with like no shot at winning, but they got a small shot. They'd rather put $10 on that and go play a $1 lotto ticket.
Oh, man. Hey, guys, real quick, Las Vegas, we got to talk about it, man, all right?
Yes.
We're going out there. We need everybody to, register and get on board. Make sure that you get in the events. The places are not, the nightclub is big, and that's Beecher's Madhouse. Make sure you get in touch with Krista. Krista from the MGM Grand has been reaching out to everybody. She's taking reservations for Beecher's Madhouse on Saturday night, and we're doing $100, all you could drink, plus admission. Everything is included for our 1-year anniversary party. Dream, we're a year old, baby.
No doubt. Hey, guys, make sure you get down with that. Listen, I know, pain in the neck. Nobody, I'm like that too. Like I don't want to, I got emails with junk in it that I don't feel like looking at, and then I'll go in there like a month later and then see something dope in there that I missed out on and be like, damn. But that's how I am. I don't like responding. I know what you're going through, but unfortunately, I got to ask you and implore you, take the 5 to 10 minutes just to get on top of that, because we're trying to make the arrangements, making sure we have the numbers right, making sure we have the accommodations right. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes work going on at these that Hatter and our Connect from Vegas are into at the MGM. And I know a lot of y'all gonna try to show up like last minute, like you Puff Daddy, and you just gonna walk into the event and you're gonna get your feelings hurt. And then you ain't gonna be feeling the dream. You ain't gonna be in at the party when I give out the 5-team money line parlay that's going to cash.
Right. Exactly.
So I'm saying, just get you already seen the body of work, all right? Don't think I'm about to just it's going to fizzle out just because I'm live.
Definitely not, man. I hear you. So
take
yeah,
the 5 minutes, get on the list, man. Make that happen. We all want to see you. We all want to get with you. We all want to have a good time with you. So we don't want to, we don't want to have to turn nobody away or, have nobody mad at us talking about, they think they all that, because it's got nothing to do with that. It's just got to be, it has to be slightly organized, or else it will be chaos, and we do not want chaos.
No, sir. I got Face Kicker out there who hit a nice money line parlay, kid. He had, the Grizzlies, he had the Kings, and he had the Celtics. So big ups to him.
Nice.
Immaculate's out there, TBW, Alex Washington, Woodbine fan, Terry Kohler, Winning Picks, JC, Bluntmaster, Almighty Kev, Paul Michael, and 55 to win 50 is also out there retweeting our show. Thank you very much, guys. And when in that show, there is in that tweet, there's a link to the Vegas registration. So take a look at that and go from there. So big ups to Jonesy out there as well. And Gamblu is out there this morning. Uncle Lou, what's up, buddy? How's everything
What's
doing?
going on? Hey, guys, and as far as that $100 drink at the club thing, yo, y'all should have been like
vultures.
Them. Yo, put me down.
Definitely, and it's open. It's open to you guys and your guests too. It's not just you. You know what I mean? So whatever guests you have.
That's the sickest deal. Listen, that's the sickest deal ever. We spent $100 buying a round of shots.
3 rounds, dude. Done. 3 rounds.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Buying a round of shots at a dusty like sports type dive bar.
Yeah.
so get down with that.
Oh, definitely, man. You want to go through the scores from yesterday?
Yeah, the Raptors beat the Pacers 117-98. The Trailblazers lost to the Wizards 105-97. The Celtics over the 76ers 108-89. The Heat beat the Cavaliers 106-92. The Grizzlies over the Nuggets 92-81. We had the New Jersey Nets over the Timberwolves 122-106. The Mavericks beat the Thunder 119-115. The Jazz over the Hornets 94-66. Atlanta beat the Kings 110-103. And Lake Show lost to the Warriors 108-105.
Before you go any further with the I just want to recap the NBA real quick, guys. A couple things. Number one, the Pacers did get blown out. I said, I would touch it if it was a light play or whatever. I ended up missing the game totally because I was still in the office when that tipped off. But and my boy, we talked about my boy having a little bit of a little injury going on there. So I hope that you guys didn't go crazy on my boy last night when he was playing in Miami. So you got him. He's banged up, and Kevin Love is banged up, guys. So you got to kind of fall back from the Cleveland Cavs a little bit. All right, go to the ice stream.
Hey, big ups to Corona Picks yesterday because he did talk on the show, and he did talk about the Celtics, which was right. And he did talk about the Brooklyn Nets, which was right. So, hey, big ups to, a guest coming on. And
right. He's done that 2 times in a row now. He's come on. He went like 5-1 on episode 200. And then he tore it up yesterday, too. So big ups to Corona Picks out there and Green Picks.
And who was on the was it you or was it him that were on the Jazz as well?
Oh, it was him. He was on the Jazz.
Okay, because the Jazz was dead right as they won by like 20-something points.
Damn. Good stuff.
So that was good stuff. Yesterday was a very lucrative show. If you guys listened to the show and then played, we had the Capitals over the Sabres 4-3. We had the Canadians losing to the Lightning 4-2. Edmonton beat the Maple Leafs 4-1, and the Kings beat the Coyotes 1-0.
All right. There's your underplay, player. So all day long. All right, guys. So that's it for scores and all that.
That is it, player. That's all we got for scores.
All right, man. Let's do this, man. So what do you want to get into? Oh, happy St. Patty's Day to Yodo. You too, baby. All right. So what do you want to do, man? You want to get into the NBAs first?
Oh, Yodo, that one's good.
Yeah, that one's dope. That one's dope. All right. Let's go right into the NBAs, man, because I got to kind of break this college down a little bit. As you guys know.
Listen, so check this out. I got to give you this one little story real quick. So I ordered some Jordans, right? Because it's just some new kicks to have when I get down there, right? So I ordered them online because listen, I do go to the mall and it is nice, but I really hate going to the mall and going out to stores. I hate dealing with the crowd. Everybody's 12 now on top of it, and it's a headache, and I just don't want to be bothered. I'd rather just order it online, wait for it to get here, which is cool. But anyway, so I ordered the Jordans, right? So the guy delivers off my bag. It's in like one of them, Nike bags, so I could tell it's the Nike bag. But you could just feel the bag and just know, like, this is no way that my Jordans are in here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
no.
The size ain't even right to the box. The box is like super thin. Like it's a pair of like dress shoes in there or something, okay? So I rip open the bag. And I open the box, and it's football cleats in the bag. Right?
Oh, no.
But the sticker stamp says Jordans on it. So I'm looking at the box, and I'm cracking up. So my wife walks up into the kitchen, and she says, "What are you laughing at?" I said, I'm laughing because I know there's some idiot in the warehouse right now with a pair of Jordans on.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
he thinks he got me. He threw these in the box, and he got shipped these to me. And my man is rolling around sporting my Jordans. Yep. So I got right on the horn, and I called up Mike screaming. I said, I need my stuff tomorrow. I need it tomorrow. I said, I want it right now. I said, I'm supposed to have my stuff. I'm going away. I'm leaving in 3 days. I want it tomorrow. I said, you guys, not only did they get me it the next day, they took 50% off of my thing, and they sent me like a gift card. So that was dope.
Oh, nice, kid. So, yeah, man. So let's go right into the end. Right out the gate, kid, that you're probably looking at and wondering what you should do with this one. You got the Spurs playing in MSG at the New York Knicks, and the Knicks are anywhere from a 13 to 13.5 point underdog, under over 196.5 to 197. Son,
did you say you would be wondering what to do with it? Well, if you're wondering if you're even possibly thinking about taking the Knicks, you need to wander your ass to the hospital.
Son, this is a game, this is a game where Pop will sit everybody, though.
Yeah, and they'll still beat the Knicks by 15.
Why, are you plugging giving all them points?
No, I'm not plugging giving any points. I'm actually not. I'm not really looking at this game today. I don't love it.
I don't either. I don't love it either.
I mean, the Spurs should win. I think the Spurs win without a doubt. I think the Knicks have no chance of winning. I'm not even trying to listen or entertain the thought of the Knicks winning. Especially, they need to get their breath back because they just went on that long road trip and they're exhausted, tired, and they stink. So I don't see them winning unless, like you said, Pop does really sit everybody, but everybody, like the whole team. But no, I don't even really like the game, so it's not. So I'm not really interested in it. Okay,
let me just take a look real quick to see if there's any injuries to report. I know Ginobili had a little issue recently. Let's just see here. Manu Ginobili is out with an ankle problem, and dude, I also wanted to report to you that OKC Serge Ibaka is having a knee surgery.
I know.
Yeah, so he's going to be out for a minute, and it was definitely apparent last night, bro, in the game. You know what I mean? They could have really used him last night. Because they were actually up 8 in the...
They were up most of that game, though. They were laying the smackdown.
I know. They were up 8, going into, almost at the end of the third quarter. And then what happened was Dallas pulled within 3 at the end of the third quarter with a 3-pointer. And then it was a wrap after that. So, whatever.
I'm telling you guys, if OKC makes it to the playoffs, which it looks like they're going to make it, I would not at all be surprised if they lost in that first round of the playoffs, because the energy that they have exerted to try to keep this run going with Westbrook. And then, yeah, you may have Durant back, but he'll be, not 100%, not really in game shape, game form. And now with Ibaka's issue, I'm telling you, it's the recipe for disaster for them in that first round of the playoffs, whoever they play. So we'll have to definitely keep an eye on that, as I really see Russell Westbrook is really got to be getting worn down, man. Night in and night out, taking it, going. And you know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if he ended up, getting injured before it started too, because, when you're going like that, that's kind of like how Kobe got hurt, because when you're taking everything on your shoulders and feeling like you got to be the only, you're doing too much, even that you should be doing. You know what I'm saying?
I concur all day long. So, hey, we'll see what ends up happening with that, man. I mean, we'll take a look at those first round playoff matchups and try to gauge it, at that point, Yep. So we got the Grizzlies going into Detroit. Grizzlies are -4.5, under over 189.5. This Grizzlies team, man, I don't know.
It. No. They got to win this game. They got to get it on track. They've got to win this game tonight. This is that situation I'm always talking about. A team that they can beat, should beat, and need to beat. So they need to go in there and they need to get a good showing. They need to win the game on the road. This Pistons team is, they're not bad at home, but the Grizzlies are another level of team. So this is a win that the Grizzlies should get. I like the Grizzlies tonight.
You do, huh?
I do. I'm not taking them, but I like them tonight. Because there's another game that I'm taking.
Oh, okay. All right. The Grizzlies, let's see. They're 34-32. Wow, I thought they were Oh, wait a minute. I'm not. My bad. I'm looking at Milwaukee.
47-20, brother.
I'm. That's what I was going to say. I'm like, wait a minute. Memphis is 47-20, and the Pistons are 23-43, and the Grizzlies are superior in like every other category except for offensive rebounding and 3-pointers. Surprisingly, you know what? There you go, Dream. You say they're missing the shooter. They're only averaging 5 threes a game.
I told you they needed a shooter, brother.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Next one we got is the Bucks playing New Orleans. New Orleans is giving the Bucks 7, and the under-over is 193. That is an ugly game right there, kid. My God.
Sure is.
Oh, God. I mean, listen, the Bucks plus 7, I'm not interested at all. Let's see. Orlando at Houston. Houston minus 11.5. Under-over 203.5. This Orlando team is really, really bad. Houston should win this game. I don't know.
Houston's dope at home. Houston's good at home. Houston will win the game. I wouldn't give any points. Because I don't like giving points anyway. But a lot of you other guys like giving the points, and because it doesn't cost you so much money. But go ahead and get it if you like it. I think Houston definitely wins. They probably will cover the spread. But I'm just not going to be involved with it.
I mean, Orlando they're scoring 94 points a game on the road. So, I mean, Houston's going to have to score over $105, to cover that spread. Yeah, but they're only averaging at home. They're only averaging 101 points, dude. So the line is kind of shaky to me. They're probably going back like the last 6 games or something like that.
But all those numbers are based on different pedigrees of talent of the schedules of these teams have played. You know what I'm saying? The Magic haven't really they don't play a bunch of Houston Rockets, and the Rockets don't play a bunch of Magic. The Rockets are playing, your Golden States, your Spurs.
Yeah.
They're playing the better teams, and then the Magic are playing, booty Eastern Conference teams.
Well, they just played my boy, so. Real quick, though, Houston, if you want to take a look at this guy's first quarter scoring at home, they're ranked 4th in the league, averaging just under 28 points in the first quarter. So that's something to take a look at.
I mean, just think of the competitive of the Eastern Conference compared to the West.
Oh,
you know what I'm
saying?
all
day.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Houston definitely is a little bit more, battle-tested as far as that strength of schedule.
I think I found the game that you like.
Yep, you did.
Charlotte at the LA Clips, and the Clips are minus 10.5, under over 198.5 to 199. Clippers should roll here.
Go get them. You could even get them minus the spread, as I'm thinking about it too. I really love the Clippers in this spot. Coming off of their loss on Sunday to who did they lose to Sunday? Let's see. Trying to remember. Hold on 1 second. They lost Sunday to
Houston.
The Rockets. Yeah, they lost to Houston. They lost to Houston on Sunday. I expect them to come out tonight. They got Blake back. Get themselves rolling. Get themselves headed in the right direction. This Hornet team is pretty weak. I see the Clippers rolling. And if you want to give what'd you have for a spread, brother?
11.5. Double digits, dude. Charlotte just scored at Utah 66 points yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So either they're going to come out and
give 11.5. Hatter's telling you to give the 11.5.
Oh yeah, right, me, yeah.
Buy it down to 10.
No, do your own, guys. Do your own homework, please. Don't I'm not betting that game at all. I'm just saying,
I love it. No, I love this game. No, I don't mind it. And you probably can give the 11.5. I would buy it down to 10 just to be safe. I'm probably going to play this game because I love it. I think the Clippers are going to kill the Hornets. The Clippers need a big win. They need a blowout win. They need to get their fans going, some energy, get themselves motivated, and get, back to winning ways. This game got all that written all over it. It should be no problem for them to beat the Hornets and blow them out.
All right, man. Just got the music in the overdrive. Kid, I can't wait to have the music next to us when we're in Vegas in 2 days. You know what I mean? It's going to be absolute madness, guys. It's going to be crazy out there, man. Make sure, listen, if you are like within a driving distance to Las Vegas, 4, 5, 6 hours, 3 hours or whatever, you better get your asses down there. That's all I got to say about that. You got to remember, this is March Madness, dude, okay? This is like 4 Super Bowls in a row, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, okay? It's going to be nuts. So make sure you come down and party with us, man, because you know what? We don't get out to Vegas that often. So make sure that you come out and see us.
That being said, we were just there a month ago.
Yeah,
we don't get out to Vegas that often.
Well, you know what? Hey, we're not going to get out there, every month like that. So unless somebody wants to write us a check to come out there every month, then we'll be more than happy to do that. But
no doubt, definitely.
All right, let's go over to the ice real quick, and then we'll go over to the college hoop. Wow, a lot of ice today, bro.
Yeah, and nothing that I really like.
Son, the Bruins giving $4.74 juice to the Buffalo Sabres.
So nobody. So a bunch of people ready to put $10 on the Sabres tonight.
Yeah, right.
Go get them, kid.
Oh man, wow! This Buffalo team, dude, every night is like plus 300, plus 400, plus 250. I mean, they're really that bad, huh?
19-43, player.
So they're like the 76ers of hockey.
The Knicks.
Yeah, the Knicks. Yeah, exactly. Wow, that's nuts, dude. That's nuts. I mean, let me just take a look at it. If you bet Buffalo every single, all right, hey, underdog fans, listen. If you bet Buffalo every single night, you're down at $100. You're down $1,114 on the year. But if you're betting Boston, you're minus 789. I don't like that, man. That's a lot of. I mean, Buffalo's scoring under 2 goals a game and giving up over 3, so I can understand it. Ugly, man. Ugly.
Yeah, I'm looking at the ice, man. I don't got anything that's standing out to me that I love. I mean, obviously, I think the Bruins will beat the Sabres. I mean, but at that price, I know, you guys ain't trying to hear it, and I'm not really that interested in that either, to be honest with you. I don't see nothing, I would love to go Predators, but I can't right now as they've been inconsistent as of late. Predators are usually money at home. If I was going to take a shot tonight, that would probably be my only shot that I would be interested in. I don't even like the totals on some of these matchups as you got some of the higher scoring teams playing some of the lower scoring teams. So it would be a force for me to do this hockey tonight. So I'm off it. Maybe Vancouver got the Flyers coming in. I kind of like picking on the Flyers a little bit, but hey, tomorrow's another day. Maybe tomorrow for hockey. I'm not forcing nothing. Go check out the First Lady if you like hockey. I gave out a hockey yesterday, so go check out the First Lady if you like hockey. She may have something for you, but I don't like any of these matchups tonight. I'm sorry.
I don't blame you, man. I mean, it's looking pretty ugly out there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think we're going to fall back from that. All right. So, scrolling in. Guys, your boy started messing with the futures yesterday. Okay, and I spent a little bit of time on it. Now, I just want to give you a quick story about what happened yesterday, okay? So, I go on one of the books, right? Now, you guys know I like to bet the field. And I actually posted it like yesterday morning. I posted it was $20 to win 20 grand, and I got 20 teams out of it. And I put it on the book, right? So I'm looking at it. Dream, you're going to love this. So now with the field, you usually get, the bottom seeds. You usually get, the 16, the 15, the 14 seed all wrapped into one bet. So I'm looking at it, and they said I had 20 teams in it. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, where the hell is the 20th team? I can't find it, right? I go down to the 13 seeds, the 10 seeds, the 9 seeds, the 8 seeds. I'm like, dude, I can't find this team. Sure enough, dude, I go all the way down to the 5th seed, dude. They forgot to add Utah in their wagering lineup. So Utah was included at 1,000-to-1 odds, dude. I was like, oh, I mean, I know Utah's not going to win the whole thing, but what if they get to the Sweet 16? I'm giggling. You know what I'm saying? So, sure enough. Right. So now I'm like, oh man, I don't care who the 5 seed is, dude. You get a 5 seed at 1,000-to-1 odds, you are laughing all the way to the bank. So then I'm, like 2 hours later, I go on the account and I got more money in the account. I'm like, what the hell happened? And they canceled the bet on me. They caught it. I was like, I was going to share that with the nation today. I was going to be like, listen, guys, we got a little situation here. So that would be something I would be sharing with you guys, but unfortunately they caught us. So they dropped
I'm trying to do I sound enthused about it? I'm trying to give my enthusiastic voice.
Son, all I got to tell you is that
Kentucky is listen, before you guys get out there with Hatter and waste a whole bunch of money. All right?
I love you. I love you want to say wasting money
is,
and futures with my name in it.
He's putting all this money out. Then he's got a hedge, which means he's got to pay attention. For the first 3 days, we're gonna be in Vegas, drinking, partying, talking, mingling. Then he won't be paying no attention to none of the games as he watches his teams get beat.
Very funny, man. Very funny.
Be like, yo, G, why you ain't tell me Tulsa got beat?
What's gonna be crazy is that we're gonna be landing in Vegas in the morning. So, but we're 3 hours before, so some of the games have already started going. So, I'm gonna have to probably write those ones off. But I got a couple of things here. I got some of the lower seeds that I know it's crazy, guys, and they're probably not gonna win.
Nobody should have gone off. We will be there for the first game.
No, we won't, because they start at 12 o'clock on Thursday, bro. We're gonna miss the first ones.
Oh, that's right.
We're gonna miss the first ones, but let me just kind of give you guys a little glimpse of my strategy here. What I'm gonna do is I'm shopping all the lines. I'm gonna get all the best future lines possible that I can get. All right, and then there's some where you could take some teams. Let's say $5 is 10,000 to 1. It pays 50 grand. So what I'll do is, as that team is playing, if it starts looking like they're going to lose, they fall down 8, they fall down 10 points or whatever, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bet the other team to get that $5 back. And I'm going to do that on every single game. So, and if I end up with a team, let's say a 15 seed or something like that makes it to, I don't know, the Elite 8 or something like that, I'm laughing. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. So that's a strategy I'm going to do.
Gambling.
And Dream, listen to this. There's also futures to make the Final Four, dude. So those are dope. So think about it now. I'm going to have all the lower seeds, and I'm going to have futures locked in with all the top seeds to win the get into the Final Four and win their regions. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take like the first two, I think, and back it up that way. And
like they said, those who can do, those who can't, bet futures.
Yeah. Son, you know what?
I know.
You know what I love? I love the fact that you got to do work all season long, and then I take the brackets and I beat you and I get bigger checks sent home. That's all I got to say about that.
All I know is we'll finally be able to get rid of the UConn story this year.
Yeah, right. When UC Irvine comes in and beats Kentucky.
Wow, right? Imagine that. Wouldn't it be awesome if Kentucky got beaten in the first round?
Son, that's what I'm saying, man. You gotta really be careful. Dude, all they got to do is have a really bad game and have a team that shoots hot. You got to remember, it's one and done. It's one and done, man. It's one and done.
Hat, stop.
All right. That's why Kentucky's up to plus 130, baby.
Stop. You sound like you got one of them cigarettes in your mouth. One of them the vapor
electric
things everybody's
like
Bubba.
Bubba.
You got an electric cigarette in your mouth and it's shorted out and went to your brain.
All right, whatever, man. Whatever. I'm just saying,
good,
you know what? Listen, I could write a book on how to strategize futures, kid, and I'm sure many of you would read it. That's all I got to say about that. So let's go into it. All right, so we got a lot of the junky stuff. We got the NIT popping. We got the first round invitationals of the March Madness bracket. We've got 4 matchups. Let's see. So let's just go into the ones to get into the big dance first. We got Hampton, Manhattan. Manhattan's -9. I have both these teams in a $5 future each. They both pay 50 grand. So when Manhattan starts laying a smackdown on Hampton, then I'll just bet Manhattan in a live line and get my Hampton money out. So under overs 139 to 139.5. Let's see. Going down here, what else we got? We got BYU is playing Ole Miss. BYU -4 to 4.5, and under overs 157.5 to 158. Dream, you like BYU in this spot?
No.
I thought you said you did.
I know. I don't.
No? Okay. All right.
Mm-mm.
You know, that's a pretty interesting matchup there, man. I mean,
yeah,
BYU should.
That's why after I said it, and I did a little bit of investigating work when you were just talking about the futures because I wasn't interested at all in that. I jumped off of BYU.
I love that you said that to me every single time I won in the future. I love that was the first thing you said. You said, "Son, leave me alone." I'll text him and be like, "Leave me alone. Don't even talk to me about it."
Because y'all don't know, because you're gonna hear about it when you get down there. He's gonna keep everybody updated with his futures while he's down here. Because he's one of them. He's like the Utah Jazz of futures. He's just pesty. So he'll be yo, dog. I gotta get over here because I gotta bet the other way on the live line with this. Like, dude, can I watch the game, son?
Son, I'm gonna have the live lines on my phone, so I'm not gonna need to heckle you with that. Don't worry about that.
And his phone's always dead. Hatter's phone, it's charged overnight, right? Wakes up in the morning, within an hour of it being on, it's dead.
Oh, don't worry.
That's how many messages, all kinds of stuff he gets on that phone. Then he starts eyeballing my phone. It's like,
Well, I do have 10,000 Twitter followers almost, kid. And the phone buzzes every 2 seconds. So you know what I'm saying.
This is true. My boy Cloudman Swag hitting you up.
I got all Crush the Bookies DMs, all blowing up my phone. You know what I'm saying? My boy.
Cloudman Swag telling you how he can't get in.
Big ups to my man Crush the Bookie, by the way.
Saying security got me at the door of the MGM and they won't let me in.
Oh, man. BYU and Mississippi just going into this game real quick. Ole Miss is pretty stellar at free throw percentage. So, but looking at this, I mean, BYU did come off, they lost to Gonzaga, but they did beat them in their building, previously to that. Taking a look at this, BYU is 25-9, 7-2 against the spread in the last 9, and 8-1 straight up in the last 9 games, and the only loss is Gonzaga. Ole Miss has really fell off, 1-5 against the spread in the last 6, and 1-4 straight up in the last 5 games, rocking a 20-12 record, as I said before. You're off this game? I'm surprised, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay off it just because I don't. You know what the problem with these you know what I mean? You don't know what you're getting now. You know what I'm saying? Well,
the winner goes into the big dance and the loser goes home.
I mean, I know that, but but you don't. I don't know. I don't. I got a bad feel. I don't have a good feeling about it.
Yeah,
so
don't force it. Yeah, don't force it. I get it.
I bet off of stuff that I like, and I like my feelings, and my gut is just telling me to leave this game alone. It could change. I mean, it is a 9 o'clock start, so I could go and find some information that I like that maybe change my mind. As my boy G Money's listening, he always hits me up like 2 seconds before the game's gonna go, and it's like, "Hey T, I'm getting down with this. Come on, join with me." And it's like, dude, by the time I get on the website, the game will already be like in like the 5 minute mark.
That's when you get a live line, baby. Come on.
Yeah, listen, Dizzles is dusty with their live work. Trust me.
Oh no, you got to go to the dynamic lines thing, or that that actually their live lines and another one that I use they use the same service, so you can actually.
You were saying that.
Yeah.
I got it. You know what? I got to check that out because I've been having a lot of problems with that. You guys that are out there that are on 5 Dizzles, and I hate talking about them so much because I'm giving them free press that they don't need because I ain't really all that happy with them. And by the way, for those of you that want to know what the story is with the check with the money, I have requested a check. They are supposed to be processing a check. Don't worry, I will keep you all in the loop. If Daddy don't get his money, you will hear me on here going crazy. Matter of fact, I might even do a live phone call with them live on the air here so you guys can hear how they're acting. But
we could do that.
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's give them a minute to do what they're gonna do. They claim to me it's all gonna be good. They had a couple other options other than the check, but for me personally, the easiest option was to do the check. That way, it just worked better for me, so that's why I went with that. So let's just chill, and I will keep you guys updated and in the loop as far as how that app is concerned.
Yeah, I've never had a problem, and what's happened is I've gotten paid all different ways. Right. I've had them, wire me the money. I've had checks being done. I've had MoneyGram. I've had Western Union. You could do this thing called Skrill, which I've never done before, but there's a lot of different ways that you can get paid with this. So
yeah, they had a bunch of ways, but the best way, not that I was being cheap, but I was being cheap, and it was free. But the other way they wanted me to do it, it was like they were gonna have to give me, it was like something crazy where they were gonna give me like $300 a day, and I had to call every day, and and I was like, dude, I'm gonna be in Vegas in like 2 days. I'm not gonna be thinking about calling you guys. I hate calling them anyway because it's crazy when you call them. So it was like, look, just mail me a check.
Yeah, definitely. So, all right, man. So let's see here. Going into these.
Of course, you guys know, and I know you feel the same way I feel about how come it's so easy to put it on there, but to get it out, you got to jump through hoops. I feel you on that, and I voiced my opinion about that several times with them. Because you guys know it's a little game that they play. Because it isn't that hard for them to put it right back up. They try to act like they can't, and all of a sudden it's all these rules, and they kick rocks with that. Because nobody's buying that. Because if I could give it to you that easy, you could give it back to me just as easy.
I've done this, I've questioned questioned that a lot, but then I think back to having some dusty people that I used to play with on a private level, what I'm saying, with locals and stuff like that, that, you know what I mean, like, all of a sudden they get killed one weekend and they can't pay and stuff like that. So doing it this way is just so much better because they, damn well that any one of us, if any of them ever couldn't pay or something like that, we'd be blowing them up. And the last people that you want to ever screw over is the biggest show in the world because we have the biggest mouths in the world.
Biggest mouth in the world. Especially me. Don't think you're going to beat me for $1. I mean, because I will be right down to Costa Rica, banging on the door. Yo, it'll be the new Taken movie featuring the Dream.
I will find you.
Yo, I mean, like the Dream is in Costa Rica wilding. They got him locked up.
Oh my God!
He went down to $5 and went crazy. I'm in Costa Rican jail to try to do the show from the Costa Rican jail.
Oh man! All right, so we got George Washington and Pittsburgh today. Pittsburgh is -3, under overs 133s. Don't really have a lot of homework done on these games, guys, yet. I'm just going to kind of read the lines. Dream, feel free to let me know if you have any opinions on these games whatsoever.
That's a horrible team.
That is.
My opinion on them is just to fall back.
Oh, definitely. Let's see. We've got
Miami.
North Carolina Central and Miami. Miami's -9.5 on this. Under over 127.5. You think Miami lays the smack? You think Miami might win this whole thing?
I do. I think Miami's definitely. They're capable of it if they're interested. I mean, that's the thing that you get at this point now. It's now, and I think my belief is that the kids are always interested. The coaching staff they're the ones that's more let down than the kids. But a lot of opinions are, that sometimes these kids don't come in and they don't want to play in these tournaments because they're not the big dancer, not the big show. But I think that they're going to be competitive. And believe it or not, I think Florida is the best team. I do.
All right. Big ups to Snoopy Betts, Buster Carr, Prestige Worldwide, Andy Mack, The Pick, Josh Hood, Papa Bear, Steve Bowe, Joseph Del Rosario, Tip Talker, Bada Flocka, Weston A, Scott Weaver, and Frankie Fingers. What is going on? Good morning to you guys. How's it going out there? Get ready for Las Vegas along with Michael Lee. What's up? All right. Next one we got here is Eastern Illinois playing Oakland. Oakland's -7, under over 145.5 to 146.5. This Oakland team did really, really well. And then, you know what? I started betting them. Won one, lost one. Kind of got a bad taste in my mouth off the loss. Don't really know anything about Eastern Illinois to mess with this game personally. I could tell you that Eastern Illinois is 17-14, 1-5 straight up in the last 6 games on the road. Out of their building, rather. And they're 2-4 straight up in the last 6. Oakland is a 500 team, 16-16, 11-4 straight up in the last 15 games, and 5-2 against the spread in the last 7. No opinion here. I honestly, these games aren't doing it for me, these NITs.
No, they're nasty.
They're nasty, right?
Listen, this is Junkie Delight you guys don't. I mean, you don't have. Well, you know what? Some of the cappers, I'm sure, will have these games.
Yeah, right.
Because the cappers love a non-marquee game. They would love to give you a St. Francis Bowling Green. You know what I'm saying? Or a USC Upstate James Madison. Here's what I got. Here's what I got today. I just paid you $2 for your package for you to give me USC Upstate versus James Madison.
Yo, guys, we're
Good
just
looking, dog. Thanks.
we're just playing around, man. But but when you get to the national title game, you got to pick a side. You know, if you're handicapping.
Yeah, I know. I don't like these games. As like I said, I personally like to watch some of these teams. These teams are not. Most of these teams do not come on TV. You just do not see them unless you are local to the area. Then you may know them. But as I am not, I've seen none of the. I'm not betting on nobody I haven't seen play for the most part.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at just see who's been hot against the spread. You know what I mean? And kind of, look at some trends and stuff like that and see, maybe compare some notes. But I mean, you have neutral courts here. You have teams that are maybe not playing their hearts out like they would have been if they got in the NCAA tournament. It's tough. This is going to be tough, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand.
Hey, guys, when I call out, I do play and joke around with the cappers. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of dudes. We got most of our guys that we try to get on here are all like awesome guys that are into their grind, into their art, into their craft. Scott Weaver, my man, the kids out there, Game Changer, eat like Corona picks on you. These dudes, these dudes are real dudes. Real guys. They're not used car salesmen. You know what I'm saying? Then you got these other cats that decided that they got fired from Burger King, and then they decided, all right, you know what? I'm gonna think I can make some money picking games, so I'm gonna just give some people some. Those are the cats that I'm talking about. Guys that are, aren't really transparent with their stuff, deleting tweets and stuff, putting out, that they're killing it when they're really, minus like 400 units and there's no way, to find out their stuff. Those are the people I kind of, clown around about when I say, that's what these guys are giving you. And we've always told you guys, do your homework, check these guys out, ask questions. Before you drop $1 with any of these dudes, make sure you get all your questions asked. Don't just throw your money away. That's all.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Rainmaker's telling me that some of these teams are home in the first couple rounds, and then it goes neutral. Very interesting, Rainmaker. Thank you very much for that. Dude, it's still it's still giving me a hard time to really figure this thing out. You know what I mean? Miami, maybe,
Miami and Stanford should be good.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to wait till 11 o'clock tonight to get Stanford. I've seen some Texas A&M. They're a good team as well. In most of these, I think for the most part, you get the teams that should have made it to the NCAA tournament that are hovering around, and they end up coming in, and one of them end up winning most of their respective little tournaments here. But like I said, Miami and Stanford today is probably solid. I would stay away from Pitt. Pitt's just been terrible all season. I haven't liked Pitt at all. You do have Tulsa over there as well. Tulsa was pretty good. And the BYU Ole Miss game, he's right. I woke up, at first looks, I was leaning BYU, but I kind of fell off of it as I just didn't like it. But I really like the Clippers, so I don't want to waste money, playing around with some of this other junk.
Yeah, definitely not.
Thing, right? We got the tournament coming up, so maybe get me. And you guys, honestly, I've looked at the brackets, but I haven't done my own bracket yet, so I haven't really started to focus on that yet. So I'll probably, spend a little bit of time with that tonight as well. Maybe you guys want to do that as well, and not, necessarily get into this mess, but I know you guys are going to jump all into this nonsense.
Definitely, man. Hey, you know
what?
Somebody
going to be shouting me out. Yo, I got Ryder, dog. Good Ryder.
Definitely. And don't be slipping these teams into a money line parlay just because, to help your payout. You know what I mean? Because that's when you get smoke showed. So just be careful about that. So, Dream, you know what? As far as these NCAA matchups, I think we'll do a little bit of homework, before we even plug anything, if we even do later on. But right now, I'm just looking at it, and I'm kind of, I'm not really feeling much tonight. I got to be honest with you.
Good. I'm not either.
All right. And guys, that's what it's all about. Listen, I know you listen to the show. You know, maybe somebody might be listening to the show today that didn't listen yesterday, or or you listen every single day and you're looking for plays 7 days a week or whatever. Listen, you know what? If we don't absolutely love it, okay, we filter that. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to just put something out there and it bombs just because we're forcing it. Okay, it's like. I'm not in love with anything here. I really am not. So, you know what I'm saying? And not that we're handicappers anyway, but I'm just saying that, I don't even know if I'm going to put my money in play with anything tonight. I think I'm going to just...
we're not handicappers. As I just got finished having a 2290 day.
Idiot.
So I'm not a capper because you ain't seen a lot of that floating around. Unless they bet 22.90 on one game.
Oh man! I mean, dude,
a capper would have gave you one play and saved a bunch of that for later. We ain't gonna give it to you all at once. We gotta give it to you in bits and pieces.
Oh man, I'm looking at these games. I'm like, I'm like the Knicks, Spurs, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I mean, even if you wanted to get involved with, the Rockets, Clippers, Moneyline Par, I mean, it's really not going to pay that much unless you leave some spots open. You know what I mean? So,
right. That's why I got to be honest with you. I like the Clippers. I'd like to buy them down to 10, and I'd like to probably go that direction. It's probably going to cost a little bit, though, to buy them down to 10. You could also mix it with the hockey game if you'd like, as to say. But I didn't really love that move. Bruins should win. I didn't love it. I'm thinking the Clippers. I might even lay the whole thing. Why not? I mean, I've been laying points and winning lately, as my capper friends are quick to let me know. But the reason they've been successful is because it's been the dollar amount, not just the play. But you might want to get with the Clippers. Or hey, there's nothing wrong with taking one more night off, guys. 2 more days. You got tomorrow night. You can take off again, and then Thursday it's on. So sit back, do a little, get with the fam, watch some TV tonight, do something else. Don't live your life for gambling.
I agree. I mean, my wife and I started watching that show Empire. Have you seen that yet?
Nah, I don't.
That's a hell of a show, dude. So, maybe you want to do a little TiVo or something with the wife, or a little on demand or whatever. But Papa Smurf said he's going to go with Basket Weaving University tonight.
I know he is.
Big ups to Vegas Bank out there.
What capper gave you that, Pop?
Oh man, yeah.
It's this 5-star blowout play of the day. Hey, you know what show I do like, and I have mentioned it. I am absolutely strung out, and I don't usually do it because I hate having to watch television on a regular basis. But I am absolutely strung out on Justified.
I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, Justified. I mean, this is their last season. They completed this season, which is great for me because by the time I catch up to everything, I can watch the whole thing and be done with it. But I absolutely love Justified. It's insane. It's this Marshall, and it's like rednecks, and it's hilarious to me. It's hilarious, and I'm like strung out on it. I love it.
Oh, that's cool, man. Cool deal. So,
love it.
Hey, man, download a bunch of that stuff for the plane ride down. You know what I mean?
Well, no, I mean, I'm good with it. I'm almost caught up with it all, so I'll have some stuff for the plane ride down. We'll be good.
Oh,
I'll have to listen to you talk about your stupid futures.
Son, I'm gonna educate you on how to play futures, and so this way you can add a little something to your repertoire there, kid. You know what I'm saying?
Add another dimension to my repertoire. Don't let me be a futures master now on top of it.
Well, the futures are no skill either. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait till we open up. That's what we should do next. If this don't work out, we're gonna open up our own. We're gonna open up our capper school. We'll have like a straight play class, a parlay class, a teaser class, futures. It'll be like Shaolin.
Oh my God! Yo, Yoda wants to know if the center is out for Basket Weaving University.
Ask one of your cappers who the center is for Basket Weaving.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, guys, we're having a fun time just clowning. You think we're clowning now? Wait till we get to Vegas and we're partying with you guys, man. It's gonna be madness. And don't be catching no feelings.
Don't even come near the posse then.
Don't be catching no feelings out there because we just have a good time. Oh, man. So, guys, the Dr. Dan and Ryan from Sports Bettors TV, they are going and they are flying out to Vegas tonight. They will be out there tonight. So, dude, it might be too early for Dizzle tomorrow. But if it's not, if he gets up early enough, maybe he'll call into the show tomorrow.
Dope.
So, from Vegas. I'll talk to him about that, see if he's able to do that. He'd be getting up at 6 a.m., which is kind of brutal. But, hey, we'll see where it ends up, and we'll go from there.
Our guests do it.
Our guests do it. You're right. Absolutely. So let's see if he can get up and make the phone call and go from there. I'm sure he'll be sounding like,
I just lost 50 grand on basket weaving you because their center was out. I didn't know about
Here's the deal. I got to talk to him. I'm going to text him right now, dude.
Oh, my God.
Oh, son. Oh, wow. What a show today, man.
He's like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh.
He said he's not getting there till midnight and Ryan's not getting there till 11. So, all right, we'll go from there. But
I know Doc will be laying on the plane, though, trying to put a play in, though, right at the airport. Like, wait a minute. Can I get the live line on, because whatchamacallit is late tonight. Stanford's like 11 o'clock. He'll be like, can I get the live line on Stanford?
Oh, no doubt, man. No doubt. So what do you,
all right, guys,
what you
we're
got?
Gonna get out of here. Hey, thank you guys for your support. Big ups, Total Sports Edge, Crown Man Swag, Vegas Bank, Ray Scores out there, Michael Lee, Frankie Fingers. What's up, brother? I ain't heard from you in a minute. Scott Weaver, Weston A, Vada Fuco, Tip Talker, Joseph Del Rosario, Steve Bowe, Papa Bear, The Pick, Andy Mack. What's happening to you, brother? How are you doing today? Yato's out there doing it. Papa Smurf is making it happen. No Request is out there getting busy. Blunt Master's out there lighting up a fatty this morning.
Yes.
We got my man Alex Washington, Buster Carr as well, John Murray. Prestige Worldwide is out there, as he's always been a big advocate. And
yes.
One more time, thank you for the donation, brother. We appreciate that. Snoopy Betts is out there. Sergio Rodriguez. Gamble Lou, what's up, player? 55 to win 50s out there. Nothing but overs as well. Winning picks is out there as well. Guys, we didn't have a lot to give to you today, but we did, we gave you what we liked. I think the message of the day is we obviously don't want to force it if it's not there, as we are promoting smart gambling, and hopefully you guys are catching on to that. Big ups to the kid, Papa Smurf, VK, Ben Diaz, Almighty Kev, Philly Picks, Vegas Girl, 92661, Rick Lopez, Winning Picks, Herbs, my man Pac-Man Picks, Randy Lockhart, Smokey Rodriguez, Beyond the Bets, Chris Sharp, Betting the Dream, Jonesy, Ben, Dank, Sydney, $, Average Joe Punter. I haven't talked to them in a while or hollered at them. Who else haven't I spoken about in a minute? The Queen of Odds, always, we got to thank her for her contributions. Guys, remember, get out there, sign up for the Vegas thing, sign up for the events, please. Just take the 5 minutes and get back and holler at them so everything's all good. Big ups to Atuno out there and my man G-Money. You guys are listening. B-Mac and Bobo out in Tennessee. I am the Dream. Thank you for your support. Always remember who you're with and make the most of each and every day, because you cannot get this time back.
Big ups to my girl, Vegas Girl 92661. It gets up every single morning and listens to the biggest show in the world at 6 a.m. East Pacific time. I'm sorry about that. So big ups to her. We're looking forward to meeting you, honey, also out there in Las Vegas. And, guys, 3 o'clock today, we are doing our SBR. We're going to be back. SBR Forum has invited the biggest show in the world back to break down some of these NCAA tournament matchups. So we're going to be on there breaking down the knowledge with our guys over there. So we're going to be rocking and rolling, man. We got a busy slate, kid. We're getting ready for Las Vegas. We got so much going on. Guys, we are sportsbetterstv.com. If you are betting futures, make sure that you get the best lines you can get. Go on sportsbetterstv.com. Go to the odds section. NCAA futures are there. All the best prices are there. Got a lot of good stuff there to mess with, guys. So with that said, we are the biggest show in the world. We love you to death. Go out there. Go easy with this nasty card. But get that money. Let's go.